Welcome back to Frequency Medicine, the podcast for intuitive women, energy healers, and soul led seekers who are ready to come home to their bodies, regulate their nervous systems, and fully activate their sacred gifts. I'm your host, Fiona Waddell, transformational energy healer, medical intuitive, and guide for the woman who's ready to reclaim her body as a portal for healing, clarity, and wild remembrance. Each week, we explore the intersection of science, spirit, and the sacred so you can rise in your power, embody your frequency, and expand into your purpose. So make sure to like, subscribe, and comment because that's how this medicine gets into more hearts, more homes, and more timelines. Take a breath, pour yourself a cup of tea, get comfy, and let's drop in. The stomach meridian. See, the stomach is more than just a digestive organ. It is a spiritual processor. It doesn't just break down food, it breaks down life. Every unmet need, every anxious thought, every I'm not good enough, it all gets swallowed. And I see this time and time again at shows and in private readings. Self-worth and worry and concern and swallowing other beliefs. Everyone says they have stomach issues. But what if you could change that? What if your stomach became a temple, not a battleground? Today, we're going to walk that path. So you know me, let's start with the science. You've probably heard about the gut-brain axis, but do you really understand what that means? Your gut contains over 100 million neurons. It's often called your second brain, but honestly, it's kind of like your first responder. It processes emotions before your prefrontal cortex even catches up. When something stressful happens, your gut says, "This is dangerous," before your brain says, "Wait, let's think this through." Your stomach produces about 95% of your serotonin. That means if your digestion is off, your mood likely is too. This is why energy healers must understand meridians, because they reveal the emotional and energetic patterns before they become symptoms. Now, with the energy, the stomach meridian is part of the earth element in traditional Chinese medicine. It's paired with the spleen meridian, and together they form the center of nourishment, both physical and emotional. This meridian starts just below the eye. That's why in a lot of tapping and acupressure points, it's just there on the ocular bone on the high cheek. We tap there. It travels down the face, jaw, then throat, moves down the front of the body, ends at the second toe. It governs digestion and absorption, grounding and satisfaction, mental focus and clarity, and the ability to take in life and feel nourished. Energetically, when the stomach meridian is in flow, we feel stable, confident, and content. When blocked, we experience overthinking, worry, nausea, binge eating or no appetite, bloated stomach, and energetic overload. You couldn't even function like that. Can you feel that already? Where in your life are you not digesting something properly? It could be as simple as, you're swallowing beliefs in the workplace or practices in the workplace that you just do not support. It could be a religion or faith or political ideology that you're just going along and you're not really questioning, yet you're very much against it. It could be a toxic relationship as well, too, or a toxic friendship. Now, with worry, in traditional Chinese medicine, worry is said to knot the qi. It stagnates flow, builds tension, and creates energetic indigestion. Worry is a loop, like Groundhog's Day. And what organ is shaped like a loop? Mm-hmm. Your gut. When we obsess over outcomes, try to control timelines, or micromanage healing or people or anything, we interrupt the body's natural rhythm of processing, absorbing, and releasing. The result? Well, it is our second brain. So it's mental fog, tight shoulders, stomach cramps, and emotional spiraling. But here's the thing, your stomach doesn't just digest food, it digests thoughts, beliefs, self talk, experiences, and you get to choose what you keep and what you eliminate. Now, let's look at the healing zone. Here's how we can bring the stomach meridian back into balance, because by now you're probably like, oh my gosh, what do I do? Let's bring it back into balance. So, the one way is touch and tap. Locate the stomach 36 point. It's about 4 finger widths below the kneecap, more on the outer part of your leg, below the knee, just off the shin bone. So we're not going in towards, we're going out. This is one of the most powerful acupressure points in the body, called the Zhu San Li in Chinese medicine. If you were to apply pressure for like 30 seconds or gently press like in a circular motion, just no more than 2 minutes a day, but stimulate it daily, you would boost your immunity, enhance digestion, increase life force, and ease anxiety. Again, all you have to do is rub like small circles or tap it with your fingers and then breathe. You want to drop into the energy and set an intention of, I want to heal X or Y. If you love working with crystals, and I do, the first one is yellow jasper. I swear, yellow jasper got me through my liver gallbladder issues and my stomach issues. And then yellow jasper is phenomenal for digestion and willpower. Citrine, I don't go anywhere without it, amplifies joy, metabolism, and personal power. And last is golden tiger's eye. It's grounding and provides mental clarity. You can place this on the solar plexus during meditation or wear over your navel. So your solar plexus is between your rib cage and your belly button. The third way is frequency healing. 528 hertz, the frequency of cellular repair and transformation. I drive to this on in the background. And 285 hertz helps body tissues return to original form. I would listen to that one at night. Use these tones during your daytime or evening wind downs, especially if you overthink at night. The fourth way is herbs and teas. Chamomile, it calms the stomach and the inner child. Ginger warms the gut and clears energetic stagnation, but not too much in the beginning. Then you have licorice root. Now, this is one I wish I could stomach, get the pun, but it's not, it doesn't react well with my body, but so many people swear by it. It soothes stomach lining and emotional sensitivity. Make it your own ritual. Maybe in the evening, you pour yourself a cup of tea, you do a little bit of tapping, and then you hold the crystal and you listen to the 285 hertz as you go to sleep at night. Just breathe, sip, and receive. Now, I want to try with you, if you're game, a quick body check in together. So, if you're driving, this may not be the best activity. You can just listen in and participate later. But if you have a chance, join in, where we start off by closing our eyes, rubbing our hands together to activate the energy, our heart energy, gently rub them together, and then place them on your belly between your rib cage and your belly button. And take a deep breath in and inhale right to the bottom of your lungs. Expand the rib cage and fill right up to the diaphragm. Hold there for a beat. And then exhale. And let it all out. Sometimes like a little cough out. And then take another deep breath in. And as you're breathing in this time, you can ask your stomach, what am I still trying to process? And then hold the air. What am I ready to let go of? And then exhale. Big exhale. Now start breathing with your eyes closed. Start breathing at your own pace now comfortably. And asking your higher self, what am I still trying to process? What am I ready to let go of? And let the answers come in images, in colors, in sensations, not just words. See, the thing is that your body already knows. You just need to listen. It's the stop, the energy, the noise, drop into your body and feel the flow. And then bring your hands off your stomach, roll your shoulders and come back in, open your eyes, and then quickly just write down any notes. Maybe you got an image of a coworker. Maybe you got an image of you like super happy and feeling successful. Well, tap into that, allow it to just share with you. Your body knows. You can grab your journal and let these questions sit and stir with your consciousness. The first one is, what am I chewing on emotionally but not fully digesting? Something's eating away. Second prompt, where am I craving nourishment? Is it physically, emotionally, or spiritually? And 3, what thought patterns are weighing me down? And what would it take to release them? Mm. Your stomach is your center of power. It doesn't just keep you alive, it tells you how to live. When you honor your stomach meridian, you begin to make decisions with clarity, not craving. Nourish from within, not hustle for validation. Trust the process of energetic digestion. You no longer pick on that energy of feeling broken. You're processing. You finally give your body time. You're giving your soul permission. You give your meridians the ability to move and flow. So that's what I'd like to share in the stomach meridian. If this episode stirred something in you, if it activated a curiosity, a memory, or you're ready to explore more, just spend some time in a circle of women twice a month practicing and expanding our gifts, come join the Intuition Circle. It's a monthly membership, $25 a month, where we dive into practicing and working with a variety of tools to expand our intuition and psychic abilities and then apply it to our real life. All the information is below in the notes. Take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe if this touched your soul, and share it with someone who may need this medicine. Until next time, regulate your field, trust your gut, embody your frequency. I'm Fiona, and this is Frequency Medicine.